On our website, you can get PDF learning materials for free. Please visit englist.me.
Pave.
To cover something with a hard, flat material such as stones, bricks, or concrete to make it suitable for travel or use.
Examples:
Pave a new path. Pave a smoother road. They paved the courtyard with bricks, giving it a more polished appearance.
Trudge.
To walk or march slowly and heavily, typically due to exhaustion, difficulty, or reluctance, to move with effort or laboriously.
Examples:
Trudge through mud. Trudge up the hill. The hiker trudged through the dense forest, chopping his way with a machete.
Slush.
Partially melted snow or ice that is usually lying on the ground and dirty and injustice.
Examples:
Ice slush. Illicit slush funds. The streets and sidewalks were covered in snow and slush.
Stroll.
To walk somewhere in a slow, relaxed way and with no apparent aim.
Examples:
Stroll across a street. Stroll through the countryside. We could stroll into town if you like.
Stencil.
A cutout or template used to reproduce a design or pattern by applying paint, ink, or other media through the openings onto a surface beneath.
Examples:
Stencil art. Letter stencil. I used a flower stencil to create a pattern for my art project.
Graffiti.
Writing or drawings scribbled, scratched, or sprayed illicitly on a wall or other surface in a public place.
Examples:
Graffiti art. Graffiti tag. The city spent a lot of money cleaning up the graffiti on the buildings downtown.
Erupt.
Of a volcano, to become active and eject rocks, smoke, etc., to start abruptly and violently.
Examples:
Erupt in anger. Erupt into tears. Battles between whites and blacks erupted immediately.
Devalue.
To reduce the value or worth of something.
Examples:
Devalue the pound. Devalue a brand. Her negative comments about the project only devalued the team's efforts.
Drastic.
Radical and extreme, likely to have a significant or far-reaching impact.
Examples:
Drastic measures. Make drastic revision. The global community is undergoing drastic changes at present.
Austerity.
The state or condition of being stern, rigid, or uncompromising, or being simple or plain, an economic policy or measure that seeks to reduce government spending and debt.
Examples:
Impose austerity. Economic austerity. The government's austerity measures have resulted in widespread protests and discontent.
Contraction.
The act or process of becoming smaller or shorter in size, volume, or amount.
Examples:
contraction of a disease, contraction in the industry. The contraction of the economy has led to job losses.
Disbelief.
The feeling of not being able to believe or accept that something is true or real.
Examples:
disbelief in the authority. Ask in disbelief. His reaction was one of complete disbelief.
Toad.
A small, tailless amphibian with dry, warty skin and short legs, a person who is disliked or contemptible.
Examples:
enormous toad. Toad in the hole. The horny toad sat on a lily pad, croaking in the moonlight.
First-hand.
From the source, directly, adjective, received directly from a source.
Examples:
hear customers' voices firsthand. Conduct firsthand research. The manager tried to hear customers' voices firsthand.
Paradox.
A statement, situation, or person that has two opposite facts or features and therefore seems impossible, is difficult to understand, or is strange.
Examples:
French paradox. The paradox of the heap. There are many theories to explain this paradox.
Bailout.
The provision of financial help to a corporation or country which is on the brink of bankruptcy.
Examples:
bailout bill. Bailout bottle. Many countries provided a bailout to the private sector to minimize the economic impact of the coronavirus pandemic.
Foreclose.
To take legal action to repossess or seize property, particularly a mortgaged property, due to non-payment of debts or obligations.
Examples:
foreclose a property. Foreclose the possibility. The bank will foreclose on the house if the mortgage payments are not made on time.
Emigrate.
To leave one's country or region to settle in another.
Examples:
emigrate to a new country. Emigrate for better opportunities. Many people emigrated from Ireland to America during the Great Famine.
Sociologist.
A person who studies the institutions and development of human society.
Examples:
religious sociologist. French sociologist. Sociologist studies the changes in family structure due to modernization.
Centaur.
A mythological creature with the upper body of a human and the lower body, including legs and tail, of a horse.
Examples:
centaur costume, centaur imagery. There are various theories about the origin of the centaur myth.
Mythical.
Based on or related to myths, legends, or folklore, existing only in tales or in the imagination.
Examples:
mythical heroes, mythical world. Many cultures have their mythical creatures and legends.
Trample.
To step heavily on something or someone, causing damage or injury.
Examples:
trample down his feelings, trample on the rights. The plants in this garden are precious, so you must not trample them.
Stigmatize.
To accuse, condemn, or openly or formally consider somebody or something as not deserving respect.
Examples:
stigmatize the deviant as criminal, stigmatize him as a swindler. She was stigmatized by society because she had a child out of wedlock.
Irresponsible.
Not showing a proper sense of responsibility, not reliable.
Examples:
irresponsible actions, irresponsible behavior. It was irresponsible of him to drive home after drinking so much alcohol.
Brunt.
The force or impact of something, often used to describe the full force of an attack or criticism.
Examples:
bear the brunt, the brunt of criticism. The brunt of the storm hit the coastal towns the hardest.
Sew.
To join, fasten, or repair two pieces of something by putting the thread through them with a needle.
Examples:
sew with thread, sew a button. My mother taught me how to sew.
Restructure.
To organize a company, business, or system in a new and different way to make it work more effectively.
Examples:
restructure sentence, restructure my debts. The economic downturn made it necessary to restructure the business.
Opportune.
Suitable or happening at a time that is suitable or convenient for a particular purpose.
Examples:
opportune occasion, an opportune remark. The phone rang at the most opportune time.
Non-stop.
Without intermediate stops between source and destination.
Examples:
a non-stop run, non-stop talk. We tend to choose non-stop flights when we travel.
Exhaustion.
The state of being extremely tired and lacking energy or strength.
Examples:
exhaustion of energy, emotional exhaustion. The long work hours were taking a toll on her mental exhaustion.
Pragmatic.
Practical rather than idealistic.
Examples:
Pragmatic approach. Pragmatic politics. He was a pragmatic leader who made decisions based on what was practical rather than ideal.
Souvenir.
An object, often a small item, that is kept as a reminder or memento of a person, place, or event, a keepsake.
Examples:
City souvenir. Souvenir shop. I bought my sister a miniature Eiffel Tower souvenir when I visited Paris.
Vaccinate.
To treat with a vaccine, usually by injection, to produce immunity against a disease.
Examples:
Vaccinate against scarlet fever. Vaccinate every year. The nurse vaccinated the children in the school.
Unsettle.
To make somebody feel anxious or upset, especially because of an unstable or problematic situation.
Examples:
Unsettle the nervous system. Unsettle his conviction. This nationwide strike may unsettle the country's economy.
Poetic.
Of or relating to poetry, equals a piece of writing that emphasizes the expression of feelings and ideas, using language in an imaginative and expressive way.
Examples:
Poetic genius. Poetic justice. The sunset was so beautiful, it looked like a poetic scene from a movie.
Shepherd.
A person who tends and guards sheep, especially in a rural area.
Examples:
Shepherd boy. Sheep without a shepherd. The shepherd's dog helped keep the sheep in line and protect them from predators.
Orderly.
Clean or organized in a neat, careful, and logical way.
Examples:
Orderly and fair market. Orderly manner. The elections were handled in a timely and orderly manner.
Pun.
A humorous play on words or use of words that sound similar but have different meanings, often for a comedic effect, a form of wordplay.
Examples:
Witty pun. Silly pun. The comedian's pun had the audience laughing out loud.
Pacify.
To calm or soothe someone upset or agitated, to quell or suppress a feeling or conflict.
Examples:
Pacify a situation. Pacify an angry customer. The mother tried to pacify her crying baby by rocking him gently.
Policymaker.
A person in charge of or involved in developing action plans for a political party, business, etc.
Examples:
Education policymaker. Regional policymaker. Policymakers struggle to develop various laws and regulations to address international trade conflicts.
Rewire.
To replace or repair the wiring of something, especially an electrical system, to make significant changes in one's thoughts or behavior patterns.
Examples:
Rewire a house. Rewire a program. I need to rewire the faulty electrical system in my house to prevent a fire.
Upbeat.
Positive, optimistic, or enthusiastic in attitude or outlook, having a lively or energetic rhythm or tempo, especially in music.
Examples:
Upbeat attitude. Remain upbeat about the future. The upbeat music helped to lift her spirits and put her in a good mood.
Compassionate.
Feeling or showing sympathy and concern for the suffering or bad luck of others.
Examples:
A compassionate heart. Compassionate leave. My father has a serious and compassionate personality.